have to bring in someone who knows all about Super Bowls. Chuck Foreman, he played in 3 of them.
Right.
What a game, right?
One of the best I've ever seen, Super Bowl-wise, for sure.
And you've seen a lot of games.
Seen a lot of games, been around a while.
Well, let's talk about the Kansas City Chiefs. Coming into this game, everyone was talking about them being the underdog. Patrick Mahomes having to go play on the road. What does he do? Just knock off Miami, Buffalo, you feel me? And then the Ravens, and now the San Francisco 49ers. I mean, the game started out great for this defense, didn't it?
It certainly did, and defense was a major part of this game on both sides of the ball. And once your defense comes, you always have a chance to win. Of course, Kansas City, you know, the much improved defense. As I said, San Francisco played much better than they did in the playoffs prior to that. And so that makes for a great game. And then when you have a guy like Patrick Mahomes pulling that trigger, you know, you're never out of the game. And, you know, when you look at Purdy, who I've watched when he was at Iowa State, and the last player chosen in the draft, and to play so well, and he's got a bright future for sure. But you know, when you look at Kansas City and the things they put in place, because nobody expected them there, because you know they really weren't playing that well, and they had a lot of drop passes. And the thing about it, coming in here, that was still a question mark, because it's only been 2 games prior that Kansas City's receivers started catching the ball and doing what they had to do. But he kept feeding them the ball, and I'm sure he had some conversations with him, no question about it. And so there it goes. It goes to the biggest game of the year and the biggest time of the year, the biggest time of the game, and Patrick Mahomes answers the call.
And I said it to you when we were walking on studio that I don't think the 49ers lost this game. I think Patrick Mahomes just simply won it and took it from them, because if we roll these 49ers highlights, you'll see they were in this game. They did what they were supposed to do.
No question about it. They were in the game all the way through. And, you know, what, 19-19?
Yeah.
And, you know, it was going back and forth in overtime. And, you know, Patrick Mahomes gets the ball with, what, a minute and something to go at the end of the game, and you don't do that. Not with Kansas City.
You know, I was telling my photographers upstairs as we were watching this game, I said, field goals do not beat Patrick Mahomes.
No.
Because they were questioning earlier in the game when the 49ers went for it on 4th down, when they were in field goal position. I'm like, look, 3 points is not going to beat this team. You got to score touchdowns every time you go out there. So moving forward with the 49ers, I still feel like there's a lot to work with Purdy, correct?
I certainly do. He's just going to get better and better and better, no question about it. So I think, hey, the last guy picked in the draft, and he's been in the Super Bowl, he's been in the playoffs 2 years in a row, done it really well, and, you know, his future's bright, you know. And for San Francisco, I think he's going to continue to improve that team like they've done. You know, look, they went and got McCaffrey, who I think is an exceptional player, one of the best I've ever seen, let's put it like that. So with him in place, you got Deebo Samuel, you got Kittles, you got the quarterback. Offensively, they good to go.
Well, I got to ask you about Minnesota then, seeing how we are in the Vikings territory. We have about a minute left in this clock. With that being said, what you just said about the 49ers and their pieces, I feel like the Vikings stack up offensively. What's taking the team so long to sign Justin Jefferson?
I don't know, but they better do it real. The longer they wait, the more it's going to cost.
You think so?
Oh, no doubt.
Do you think that this team will be able to bring back Kirk Cousins and Justin Jefferson, and do you think it's essential they bring them back together?
I think they should bring them back together. I think Kirk Cousins, when everything's in place, one of the better quarterbacks in the game. All they got to do is get this offensive line to protect. They got Justin Jefferson. They got a defense, I think, that's coming along. I love their defensive coordinator. I think he does a great job.
Brian Flores,
and why we got him, because he's not going to be here long. He's going to have another head coaching job. So they got those things in place. And for me, as long as they tie up the front line, both defensively and offensively, and I think the defense, of course, is ahead, but the offensive line got better, but they can be better.
Well, Chuck, do you think that they can pay players defensively? Because we had a soundbite from Justin Jefferson, but we don't need it. He said he wanted to break the bank, and he's due $19 million this season. And if we look at Kirk Cousins' past contracts from back in his Washington days, the franchise tag, $19 million, $23 million, then $84 million, then $66 million. That's a lot of money those two players are going to command.
Yeah, they're going to command that, but I think what the Vikings are going to end up doing with Kurt is like, okay, you want that? Go go shop it, see what you can get.
Okay.
And then go from there.
So you think that they let him test the waters in free agency? You don't think another team will lure him away from Minnesota, do you?
I don't really think, you know, at this point in his career, I mean, he's got a boatload anyway.
Right.
And so I think with him in place here, though, I think we'll be a much better team than to bring somebody else in. We don't have anybody really to speak of behind him that's going to take the reins and do what he needs to do. But, yeah, he's going to end up testing the market. The Vikings may, if it's not too bad, they'll probably match it. But I don't think they're just going to give it to him right away.
Okay, we'll save a couple of more takes because we got to burn the TV time out right now. And I want to hear what you have to say on the other side of the break. We're going to continue to talk